Hello dear Pisces rising and Pisces sun. Welcome to my channel. This is Solar Rising and today we're discussing March 2022 horoscope forecast. If you are new to this channel, my name is Soleil and this channel's name is Solar Rising. So if you're interested in easy and relatable astrological or horoscope forecasts, then please make sure to subscribe to this channel. It will mean a lot to me, and thank you to those who are already here. You're so welcome back. Well, February 2022 was probably good for you because it has been much better than January, and March is going to continue having similar vibes from February until the middle of March. Like, let's say until 13th of March, you will have good aspects to your chart. So if you have any new beginnings, anything that needs to go smoothly and need some kind of urgent work, then it's better to be done until like 13th, or the second half, the middle of March, because after 13th of March, there will be some tension and a lot of, not delays, but it's going to be a struggle to accomplish the goals or the plans that you have. However, throughout the whole March, you're going to have a lot of good aspects related to you and new contacts or your siblings. So if you have been having some kind of plans or joining some kind of courses with your siblings or with your very close friends, then this is a good month for you, because you will have a lot of communication going on around about you. Maybe if you're a public figure, then you will have a lot of interviews, or if you are into cars or maybe you're planning to buy a car, then it is a good time as well. Also, if you have been planning to travel somewhere, short distance, long distance, business trip, or just having fun trip, then March is also a great time for you. And if you are planning to learn new skills or new languages, then continue doing them. Okay, so on March 2nd, we're going to have a new moon in your own house in Pisces, and it is going to be in conjunction with Jupiter. So it is actually something new that is related to you, and it's going to be sudden and very big. So maybe you will receive some kind of news related to actually anything that you have been doing before, anything that is concerning your business plan, your competitions, your education, like literally anything. Maybe you will decide to kind of change the way that you look, or maybe starting from March you will start either losing weight or gaining. I mean, some people want to gain weight, some people want to lose weight. It's totally fine. So if you're in one of those fields, you can definitely start doing that, because you will have a lot of concentration on your own body, on your health. I wouldn't say diet, but it's more like physical exercise. Maybe you will be walking around a lot this month. Maybe you will be dealing with some documents related to moving out somewhere, immigration, traveling. So if you're applying for some kind of visa process, then this is also going to be good start for you, the 2nd of March, because other than new moon and Jupiter being in your first house, we're going to have Mercury in your 12th house actually until 10th of March. And 10th house, 12th house is your subconscious self. It's all about spirituality. So if you have been maybe studying something related to astrology, tarot in February, or maybe you were mentally organizing your thoughts, then until 10th of March you will be kind of finalizing what you want in life, what kind of things, in terms of creativity or what makes you happy, you you've been planning or you have been thinking a lot about those things, you're going to have the concentration until of 10th of March, because from 11th, like after 10th of March, all of your concentration until 27th of March is going to be on you. So it can relate to anything, initiating new plans, being very ambitious and active. So basically your brain is going to be like thinking so much, giving you ideas on how you can improve your life. Maybe in February you were thinking about, oh, what do I want in my life in terms of like work, spirituality, mental state, like what do you want, like creativity as well. Because from 10th of March, your brain is going to give you a lot of like ideas in terms of how to incorporate and start actually implementing the ideas you have been thinking about a lot. And you will probably you know, as I said, like if you're a public figure, you'll have a lot of interviews or you will talk a lot about yourself, but it's actually good because you will be thinking a lot about you, your life, your health, your goals. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will take actions, but it just means all of your thoughts are going to be in that field, because you might probably think about what new job do you want to have or what path you want to take in life. Maybe you want to change your career, the field that you are like studying or working at. And then from 27th, Mercury is going to go to your second house, and then probably in April as well. You will think a lot about the ways that you want to make money. I mean, it makes sense because probably in March you will make plans on how you're gonna make money, and then not how you're gonna make money, but what do you want to do, because from 27th of March, you will actually start thinking about the ways to monetize the skills that you are planning to do. Oh, maybe you can get monetized or get like, you know, benefits from what you have been doing before. All right, the next thing is that Venus, Mars are both in your 11th house. They have been there from November, I think, 2021. And they're going to be like working together in your 11th house. And 11th house is the best house. It's the house of dreams coming true, your plans, your social, like, okay, your social life, your friends, any kind of projects, profits, gains, winning something. It can sometimes, when Venus is there, that means maybe your friends will introduce you to your future love, and maybe you will fall in love in social activities related places. And until 7th of March, both of these planets, Venus and Mars, are going to be in your 11th house. So maybe you were attending a lot of conferences, or maybe you were working a lot with your friends, and it has been quite fun and active time. And also if you are a public figure, again, I mean, public figure means bloggers, vloggers, anyone who has like big social media following or has some kind of influence on people. Oh yeah, you could be an influencer. So you have been working a lot in this field. Maybe you have been very active on your social channels, and you have been producing a lot of things, and also maybe your views or your popularity has been growing until like March, 6th of March, because from 7th of March, both Mars and Venus are going to go to your 12th house. And when these planets are in a 12th house, it's going to be a bit challenging. I'm just like, you know, this is a reality channel. Okay, not a reality show channel, but it's like, I'm telling you the things that are actually true, because most of the astrologers will just tell you what is good and not tell you what is bad. And 12th house, it's not necessarily bad, but it can be a bit challenging in terms of your mental health. And if you have been having some kind of health problems, it can get like enhanced if you do not like take actions. You will like, maybe it will get a bit worse. So actually from 7th of March, it's really great time for like taking a break and restoring your energy. It's really good time for like, just taking a lot of rest, sleeping a lot, because I know Pisces love sleeping. However, when any planet, like when there are like planets in 12th house, your intuition is getting like really good, because you will be so in tune with yourself, like with your soul, I would say. So you will be closely listening to your gut feelings, to your intuition, because 12th house is also like secrets, and Venus is like money and beauty, Mars is action. Maybe you will be working on some kind of project secretly. Maybe you will find a job that you don't want to tell anyone and you'll be making money secretly. It is also a house of losses. Like maybe you will lose something. Maybe you will not lose, but more like find out something about maybe your friends or your coworkers. And it will be like it has been a secret and now you know about it. The loss means, so yeah, the house of losses, but since it's in Aquarius and Aquarius are friends, so maybe you will finally cut ties with some toxic friends or toxic people in your life that have been like bothering you and you've been like dealing with them. You will probably like finally realize that this is the time to let them go, because it is me time. I'm gonna take care of myself and not gonna care what you all gonna think about me. Yeah, it's getting very deep because 12th house is a very deep house, and some people can't handle it because it's highly intuitive house. So I would say if you will start feeling whoo, yay, my Pisces moon sister, try to be creative. Yeah, if you are a Pisces rising and the planets like Venus and Mars are going to your 12th house. 12th house is like, as I said, spirituality, but it can also be creativity, because we're having like Jupiter and Uranus aspects like in your 3rd house. So if you are that kind of Pisces who writes like books or like some kind of stories, poems, lyrics, anything, you can be very creative this month, because again, like when your intuition is in tune with your like with your thoughts and with your brain, let's say, you will be highly creative. You will be able to channel the messages that can relate to people. So if you are planning to publish a book, then I think this after 13th, like from the middle of March, is great time for you to actually go deep and dive into writing and like coming up with ideas on what to write. Okay, it's not only writing, but it's creativity, creating something. So maybe there is some kind of project and you really need to use your imagination. And 12th house is actually imagination. Maybe you will see a lot of dreams. Like in March, you will be having a lot of like vivid dreams, and who knows, maybe those dreams will help you to solve some kind of problems that you have. Right. And for around like 23rd of March, like from the middle of March, there is going to be a lot of tension in terms of like, social life, social activities, your work, or your project. So if you have some kind of plans to like grow, or deal with some kind of documents related to like traveling or tickets or buying some things, then it's better to do everything before 13th of March, because After that, we're going to have like a yeah, tension. There's going to be a lot of tension because of Uranus and yay. Anyways, I like that. It's fine. Hi, say hi because I'm not gonna edit this. Yeah, this is my sister who has moon in Pisces and she's listening to this video, and I think she might relate. Since you will have a lot of focus on short distance traveling or just traveling or moving a lot this month, then I think if you have been planning to travel somewhere to, like, you know, to rest, to have like a vacation, then I think maybe by 13th of March you will probably organize and decide and buy your necessary things, because from 13th of March you will probably be like alone, not alone, but like taking your time to take care of yourself. Also, it can be that you will be working from home. There is a high possibility that we might have some kind of, you know, corona cases getting worse. So there will be a lot of working from home situation, or you will just decide to just, you know, change your work and stay at home and work from home on your new project or a new job or a secret job. Okay, so the month ends with like 18th of March. I mean, the month doesn't end on 18th of March, but like, I mean, astrological aspects, we're going to have a full moon on 18th of March in your 7th house, and this full moon is going to have beautiful aspect with Pluto, and Pluto is in your 11th house. So 11th house, 7th house, it's all about other people in your life, the projects, the contracts. If you have been having some kind of legal activities going on, like marriage, divorce, or you were doing some kind of like paperwork that needed to be like finalized, by the end of the month you will finally like come into terms, like agreeing and getting your results. Maybe you will finally sign a contract with, like, if you have a business with your clients, and it can actually influence your social status a lot, and you will probably like come back home after like a long vacation, and it is going to be very great. Because if you have been having you know, like some kind of business or like personal relationships with someone, by the end of the month you will finally realize if they're important in your life, and if you want to continue having them in your life, if they are good for your business, or if having them in your life actually makes sense. So I hope this video was helpful. Please make sure to subscribe. And also, I would like to ask if you want to have like weekly horoscope predictions, because I don't know, because I just make videos per month, one time per month, and I'm just curious if you would be interested in watching weekly horoscopes with me. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!